fruit makes itself easily seen: procrastination, emotional outbursts, or lack of identity and purpose. But the root is what's actually going on underneath the surface and where that fruit is getting its life. I'm McCove Johnson. I serve Christian women who feel defective because they've been impacted by childhood emotional neglect. I walk them through a spirit led recovery approach so they can be validated and say yes to all that God has for them. When we focus on the symptoms or the fruit that's showing up in our life, it splits our attention in so many different directions because we can see that we're too easily frustrated, or we feel empty, or we're experiencing rejection. We have that procrastination, these emotional outbursts, all these different things to focus on. And we can't focus on all those things. So it's ineffective and makes us feel like we're failing. And as I've worked with the women in my Mess to Majesty 90 Days of Transformation and Healing program, the Lord was showing me the wounds in their heart and how those wounds give place for this whole root system of thoughts and lies to grow in our hearts. And that He wanted to take and coat that root system with His truth, with His love, so that as they heard His truth and meditated on it and were taught His truth, it would go down and like loosen that root system. Because if you've ever tried to pull a weed, or even like a carrot, like it has all those tiny little roots on it, but it's really hard to pull unless you loosen it up. And so he was showing me like this was his process of like coating this whole root system with His love and His truth, and it was like liquid gold. And eventually it gets down and it coats everything enough that He can pull that root system out and not leave a void, because His love and His truth has been going in and filling those places all along. And then it's left with something of beauty where there used to be pain and lies. And it's like the Japanese pottery when it's broken, and then they put it back together with gold, so that the broken place is actually part of the beauty of the piece. Instead of trying to hide that it was ever broken, it becomes a testimony that yes, it was broken, but now it's better. Now it's more beautiful than it was had it never been broken. And that's what the Lord wants to do with us. He knows that we're broken, but He wants to repair us and build us into something more beautiful than we ever could have been had we not been broken. I hope that's encouraging to you, and thanks for watching.